Alright. Let's have some more pigs in space. Alright. We had a rocky start. And we need several things in order to survive. Top of the list is, of course, coffee. But right underneath that is chem fuel for taking off. Let me see. Let me paste to Discord real quick. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Our new friend Solus is hard at work. I hope he doesn't go away. We did manage to unrabies strange pork, which I'm very glad that worked. There you go, Goose. Alright, we have 10 days to find coffee, or else the caffeine deficiency will be so great that they'll pass out and not be able to wake up anymore. We need steel because we finally finished that one research. I do need to research psychoid brewing badly. I need to do a lot of things. But, let's see. Somebody needs to begin making fuel. We need enough to be able to take off in case of emergencies. Okay, let me see. We can deconstruct this, and this for a little extra steel. And we can mine this for steel. If we want to get the hydroponics going, it's going to be very expensive and use a lot of power. But then we'll be able to make smoke leaf and psychoid at least, and hops. 3 of the basic food groups. Oh, hey, look at this. Bulrush? No, those are cattails. Oh, look at that. There was a fish. There's fishing. I haven't researched it yet, but there's fishing now. Well, anyway. Let's see. Yeah. The wake-up dependency, like several of the things are coming together to make our colonists very unhappy indeed. What was going on? It froze. Oh. Ship to the stars! I thought this was cancelled for the Odyssey DLC. Huh. This only has 2 days left on it. Oh no, it's happened 2 days ago. Oh, okay, good. Because I hope to keep him. He's good. We definitely need these two things. Oh, this one's a 4-star? Oh, that sounds a bit dangerous, actually. Oh, okay, I see. Anyway, we need to do the ancient stockpile, the mechanator complex, and, such. I do consider psychoid brewing to be a priority, so that we can make tea later. We also need to get beer brewing, specifically. Alright, more steel equals more win. Most there mechanoid chunks here. Any other useful things lying around? Oh, we could pick up some jade. Jade isn't that great, but it is good. If I was better at mining, I'd go for it, because we could sell it. And we desperately need things we can sell for money. We might have to do some more hunting in that regard. But it's not an emergency or anything. Alright. Yeah, no luck getting anything too useful. There's some gold or... Oh crap, how bad is it? Oh, I see. He's just hangry. Alright, as soon as you finish this batch, I'm gonna let you go eat. Alright, so far we've got 70. Oh, there goes Piggy making more. I think we need 300-ish. Though, in emergency jump, I don't know if we can get away with really short jumps. If the robots, if you have to go really far to get away from this, there's moss. Moss is new. What does that do? Does it spread? Anyway, I don't know if I can get away with a really short jump, or if the robots will just immediately follow me when I do that. So, yeah. But we need coffee. How am I gonna get coffee? I can't contact any space traders without a radio, and we don't have the tech for that. We could try launching ourselves into space to a space trading station. I have no idea how that'll turn out, but we could try it. But we'd probably starve to death before we could launch again. Oh crap, am I out of food? Alright, Piggy, you're gonna need to go on a hunt. Okay, what is there to hunt? Pigs? Don't eat pigs. Horses? You could eat horses. I wish some of the animals were closer. I guess this is the closest over here. Yeah, this guy's not going to stick around. He's going to go away. There she is, playing with the animals. And then, oh no, she doesn't have her gun! Crap. Hold on a second. We need a lot of things. Okay, we can hold the doors open again to make things a little bit more efficient. Alright, plan is simple. Hunt meat. Good. You can butcher instead of harvest. That was definitely a fish that popped up there for a second. animals are so sleepy. They just keep passing out. Okay. Jeez, it takes you so long to harvest a tree. Okay. Need that coffee badly. Still, we made a bunch of progress. We're fueled enough that we could make an emergency jump now. We have some leather, so we can buy some more stuff if we need to. The next research is working away. Alright, there we go. Power's back on. The lights are constantly going out. Vesv Sprint Ship. Undyingly loyal. What a shame. Oh well, what can you do? You believe in the prime leaf. I see. Alright, well I got 2 people with guns. And you've got a bow. I think this should go my way. There's no way this guy's gonna stay with us. He's gonna leave us. He's gonna leave us. I don't suppose you have some coffee on you, do you? Yeah, it's too much to hope for. It would be nice. It sure would be nice if I could get the clothes. Oh, your weapon is longer range than our weapon. Well. Well, how long are you gonna stand there? That's right. Aw. Oh well, he didn't get a single hit on us, so... A nice meal of pemmican. Wait, why is she taking it to the table, but you're insisting on eating it next to a bush? Why? It came from the same spot. We could remove some stumps. Alright, the engine's almost done cooling down. But I'm no closer on getting coffee. Eight days left. Alright. You don't need to rest. Make some fuel. Alright. Get all that inside. Okay, alright, well... I could go out and trade again, but what's the point? They won't have coffee. There's some gold. I'd love to get the gold, I really would. I should get the gold. Alright, we gather that up. I could begin building an extension. It's really going to be a problem not having the power. She's surprisingly happy considering how tired she is. Ah, right, she likes the captain. Okay. Alright. There. Now I guarantee we can go somewhere, if we need to. Okay. So... I want to deconstruct it all. Man, if I could just get coffee, everything would be resolved. How are we going to get coffee? We certainly can't make coffee. There's no way we could get to the research in time. Nobody's selling coffee. So what options does that leave us? Just hoping a trader or a raider brings some by. That's not a good plan. If I have at least one person that's not that's not going to pass out, they can last another 30 days unconscious. But that would be pretty rough. There's no way I can get to the point where they'll let me trade yet. I don't know what the rules are for getting up to this stuff, but I'm willing to bet... I'm willing to bet that I have to be close. I don't think that there's any, heavy weapon systems require a signal jammer to approach. Oh, you can't just trade with them? Oh, I thought this was something you could trade with. I guess it's not. It's a full-on planet. Man. If we could only get to other places, but our jumps are so tiny. There's all kinds of great places we could have been. But our grav ship sucks. It's only able to do such tiny little jumps. Well. Alright. We can try to jump this way into the desert. Sorry, the tundra. We could try to jump this way and make a run for this one. But it's going to be a rough journey. They might even pass out on the way. But if we could get trade with this one, maybe? I'm afraid that we just can't jump far enough for that. We could try attacking someone. What are the odds they would have wake up? I have no idea. I really have no idea. But we could make an attack and see. We're pretty desperate right now. We're pretty desperate. I think we might just do it. So the captain can't fight. It's going to have to be this guy and Piggy. Two people versus a base. That doesn't sound very good. That doesn't sound like that'll work at all with our chintzy weapons. No, I can't do that either. I could add a breacher axe to the mix with strange pork, but I don't think he's a good guy for melee combat. 8 days. What can I do? If I don't get a trader or something, what can I do? What are the odds that one of these two guys is gonna have wake up? Seems unlikely. But I guess it's worth a day. Oh, I can't send the helper! Oh no. That means I'd have to pass the gun to a separate person. And then send... Yeah, not being strange pork again. It's not the best. I don't think the odds are very good. I think I really gotta hope for a trader, man. Alright, let's get some gold. We can go trade again with the neighbors. It's always possible that their stock will change. I don't know the rules for how their stock changes, but it might. Okay, gold is worth a lot. So I just need to make sure when this guy decides he needs lunch, I need to make sure he brings the gold back with him. I think he can get this whole vein in one trip. Mined, I mean. Alright, perfect. Well, that's something. The Royal Tribute Collector is here. I did just collect some gold. They heard about it and showed up immediately. None of them have coffee. Not that I'd want to cross them when they outnumber me so thoroughly, but... if I gave them all the gold, I would get 2. Two honor. What's this? Awoken mercenaries? While talking to the trader, we learned of a new quest. Really? If I could beat 2 guys, I could get a unique masterwork weapon? Expires in 30 days. Where is it? Oh, that's pretty far. But that's interesting. And it is doable, potentially. Yeah, 2 honor isn't gonna really help us all that much. I'm afraid. It could get us to Acolyte. No, to... Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, we're a novice. So it could get us to Acolyte. Acolyte would mean he's not allowed to clean anymore. And he'd need a throne room. But it might give me a useful call-in. No, there's no reason to give them my gold. It was interesting to hear about that quest, though. Okay. We're almost ready to jump. Transpork tried to convert them to our ideology. Tried to convert him to our ideology. Tried to convince him that swill is the best food ever. We had fine meals? Well, they prefer swill anyway. Alright, what are we going to do next? We could just keep harvesting wood. We certainly need it. The generators use so much steel, but I've managed to gather 700. That's pretty good. I could begin the construction of the next thing. But it means we're going to have constant power. Should I just put it here? God, everything's such a mess. It's going to need to be pressurized, isn't it? Well, someday it will. Maybe not right now. Maybe it doesn't matter right now. They sleep between 2 thrusters. Yeah, we don't need a solid hull yet. Alright, we're gonna construct more spaceship. And we're gonna get stuff operating. Let's see, the ibex meat spoils in 4 hours. That means it's time for more hunting! I wish I could just tell them to make a bunch of nutrient paste. before it spoils. Oh well. Do what you can. I think having genetic dependency beer means they must have had some dwarves in their ancestry. Ooh, it almost gotcha. Okay, you're on the verge of a major breakdown. Why? Kind of because everything. Hmm. Oh shit, the dependencies have come back. That's bad. I'll let you have one. You, on the other hand, rot stink? Oh, I see. Hold on a second, we can fix that. I'd just leave random holes in the floor. Huh. Okay. Alright, everyone's not making a mental breakdown at the moment. Or at least only light ones. Oh, they left a gift of plasteel. Thank you, I guess. We waste so many resources when we're constructing still. But we are getting better at it. Oh, this needs to go. Yeah, get rid of that. Okay. Okay. The sun lamp. We'll end up having to tear it down and move it later. But we only need a little bit of hydroponics right now. Just a little. I wish I could turn down the sun lamp to only be a smaller area. Anyway, 4 bins, 4 troughs is plenty. Yeah, this'll do. But the question is, how can I generate enough power? How much power does this need? It needs 3 of them. It's so expensive. All that steel that I made. And so much wood. This is going to be a massive effort to keep this going. Alright, specifically, Psychoid, Smoke Leaf, and Hops. Even if we don't know how to use a couple of those things yet, we will someday. Alright, we're going to mine to just get enough steel to make one more. Wait a minute. 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 I don't need the sun lamp. I don't need the sun lamp. I'm so used to the idea that the sun lamp's always, but it doesn't matter here. And you know why it doesn't matter? Because we can just use sunlight. The hydroponics... I've never used the hydroponics without sun lamp, but why not? Oh, that saves us so much trouble. Okay, I can ignore things. Alright, Strange Fork is on the edge of madness. Boy, everyone hates this barracks, don't they? Well, what can I do, man? I suppose I could create temporary huts, but in an emergency it'd be hard to retrieve the beds. I do need to grab a little more steel. Yeah, I suppose it could be okay. A very small improvement. Just because you guys are getting on each other's nerves too much. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna slap down 2 of these suckers and put a bed in each. Then the third person can stay there. Research is now half complete. Man, she digs slow. Transport bot. Scythe Company. He's got a parka. A hussar. An optimist. My, what a guy. Oh. Oh my, what a guy, huh? Well... Wait, where'd he go? No, go back! Don't you dare escape! He got away. Man, you're just taunting me now, Randy. You're just toying with me. Yeah, somebody get rid of that. Also, I think somebody has made this home. It's not. Rare thrombos. I don't think now's a good time to hunt them. There we go. Okay, solved. Okay, planting. Don't stop. All right. They're growing. With a growth rate of 280% on this one. And only 172 on that one. Okay, anyway, as long as we can grow a little bit of food, that'd be great. Sun lamp can just sit there for later. We'll need, well, anyway, we need a lot of things. Alright, let's take a look. This might be our last chance to go collect resource, or trade. We've got 6 days left. Alright. Let's go trading. Okay, Piggy and her captain. You're bringing with you the leather and the gold. And I guess this random recurve bow. And you can throw this in the woods. Okay. And the silver. Travel supplies. Why is it so stupid always? You can bring a meal with you. Alright. Alright. We'll get Strange Pork to no longer have a barracks. So that should make him a little bit happier. What happens if we're forced to jump while the caravan's out? I guess they'll have to find their way back. This guy's been such a massive help. I really hope he doesn't leave. Whoa, your recreation starved. Oh, well, there he goes. He's taking my pistol. Man, you were the best. I'm so sorry to see you go. Thanks so much for all your help, buddy. Yeah, you can keep the gun, I guess. That means I won't have a weapon, but... Alright, I want to dump this. Yes. Okay, next up... Eat anything! So they can eat on the road. Well, we're getting Psychoid Brewing and Psychoid. Smoke Leaf we can make as soon as it grows. We can just make it. So... Man, I hope they randomly have coffee. If they have goat juice, we need to buy that too. That's running out too. Beer brewing, we can research next. They really want a first officer, don't they? The barracks went from a 7 to a 5, but it's not a barracks. And your sleep isn't being disturbed anymore. You can research while intoxicated. I'm sure that doesn't impair you any, right? Hello there, Dean Over. I don't remember seeing you before. No, there's only one bed in here. It's not a barracks. See? Ah, crap. I need to hunt again. Fine, you can eat a packaged meal too. We still have 275. Oh, what's this? I accept anything. He's gonna immediately run for my last beer. Straight for the last brewski. Alright, what are you? A pyromaniac. Nudist. Who wants to live underground. And you're a cannibal. Oh, this is not going to work out, Mr. Pack. He is happily nude. Wow, is it a plus 20? A sash doesn't count as being... Okay, well, whatever. You can wear a hat and a sash, I guess. Whatever, you can have our... Oh, you don't need that, though. No more. No, 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 no. That's important. Did he just botch 2 constructions when he's got 12? How the heck did you manage that? Now, this guy could be interesting. This guy could be interesting. We could use him to try to make a bunch of beds, for example, that are higher quality. He might also be capable of doing some mining. That should work. The visiting cannibal. That also feels like that could be an episode in the Muppets. The visiting cannibal keeps considering... I think they did have a character in one of their skits that just kept eating people. It ate all the evidence that there had been a detective, and it just ate everything, including the people, so there's no evidence left. Okay, let's see. What can we do? I can sell them my leather? I can get rid of this bow and this gold. Okay, that gives us a budget of this gives us a budget of more than 900. Alright. What do we want? A golden knife! Steel longsword. Okay, first we're gonna need some beers. It's gonna be a little while before we can make our own. Okay, very important component of the swill, the beer. Okay, this we should be able to make Psychite tea on our own very soon. So one more blast of this should keep everyone good. Until then, maybe two. Okay, now the big problem is they carry neither Go Juice nor Wake Up. This is already an emergency on those fronts. If only we could get one dose of Wake Up, they'd be okay for a while. Alright, well, they're heading home. Oh man, I don't think we can even take off while they're passed out. Like, this is gonna end up being a game over because I couldn't get Wake Up. Well, there might be ideas. Your profile name was Align. Oh. And hello there, Noticer. There's just no way I can get to the Wake Up. We're probably going to pass out before we finish researching Psychite tea. We got 5 days left. At which point this random cannibal is going to be left alone with them sleeping. He's going to be the only one that can act. And he won't be able to fly the ship alone. So, maybe we take off one more time before they pass out? But then how would I even make the fuel? I don't think this guy can do that alone either. The plants are growing very quickly, though. Yes, that's good. Oh boy. Gravcore detected? What's this? An ancient decaying reactor. Cracks in the reactor shielding are leaking harmful material, bathing the nearby area in toxic fallout. And it's heavily guarded. That's very cool. I would love to do that. Unfortunately, we have an emergency, and we don't really have weapons. And honestly, we're just in no position to deal with something like that. Let's bring the wood in. That's probably a good amount of wood. Ah. Well, you've got a whole lot more of that to go. That's a long series. In fact, I'm gonna start making more episodes of it soon. I've been somewhat negligent for a while on that game. A story writer is calling from nearby. She has deserted the army of the Empire and being hunted by a loyalty squad. She wishes to join you. She knows the location of an outpost containing everything needed to develop psychic powers. But we would become an enemy of the Empire. She's an artist. How hard is it to become friends with the Empire again? I just need people? This would mean we'd have the possibility to take off again. On the other hand, I basically don't have weapons. This one trooper from the Empire might be enough to wipe us out. I want to say yes, but I can't. But I also sort of feel like I can't say no because, well, we'll see. There's nothing left. Don't worry, they're coming. They're bringing the brewskis. Just stay calm a little longer. Don't freak out yet. The cannibal is harvesting steel for us. That's good. Oh no, there's no power. Oh no, that's an emergency. Immediately power that. Yeah, keep that fueled. Uh-oh. Two of the things went missing. Our packaged survival meals are running down. We need to hunt so we can make more swill. Alright. Rejected proposal! No! Randy, what are you doing? We can't handle any more negatives right now. Well, the good news is you're going to pass out in a few days, and then it won't matter that you were rejected. The bad news is, in a few days, you're going to be unconscious. Until I find wake up is doomed. Doomed. Alright, let me see. We need to go on a hunt. And we're gonna hunt a dangerous foe. Since our friend took our other gun with us, I don't have the option of doubling up here. Okay, it took one hit, not enough to threaten it. Two hits, it's bleeding, but no chance of a fatality yet. Did you just eat without a table? You fool! Ooh, we shot its brain. Well. Digging in the dark. What are you upset about? You didn't reject a proposal. Alright, you're sick. And using a despised weapon. 3 days till pass out time. Where's the caribou I just injured? Oh good, there it is. Its stats are slowly degrading, which will make it less dangerous to finish off. Attending party! That could actually go a long way towards fixing things. Bring this back with you. There's a party. Alright, you're all attending the party? Good. Snacking on some berries, that's nice. We might be able to get an early harvest on the smoke leaf soon. Okay, looks like everyone's a little bit happier. Smoke leaf also helps with pain. I think I can change the schedule a little. I think I can be more generous with the smoke leaf so that you never have to feel the pangs of your dependency. Because we can now grow and make our own. We didn't quite get to psychoid brewing before the pass-out time. It might still happen. If it does, that would give us psychoid. And we could put tea on the menu. The game really should have started me with wake up. How could you have a wake up dependency and then the game gives you no wake up? That really doesn't seem fair to me. We've been dealing with these this whole time. Oh man, it's going to be up for another 24 days? Oh, jeez. I didn't know you could reject the proposal of someone you're psychically bonded to. I kind of thought psychic bonding was a pretty high commitment, you know? Okay, we have enough steel. We could potentially make another generator. Enough to power the sun lamp if needed. I'm tempted to wall up the whole thing. Should we make a jump? Oh, I've got idle colonists. Alright, let's think about this. Should we make a jump now? We won't be able to jump anymore once they pass out. Let's see if we can get the last of this research first. We'd grab the beds, grab the table. Alright, anyone who's... Okay, yeah, anyone who's idle. Let me give you something to do. Wood is always going to be important. Gather wood. It's so weird not using stone. Is there any reason I can't make a stone spaceship? Or a silver spaceship? Come on, Strange Fork, you got this. You're so close. You've almost figured out how to brew tea. You put the leaf in hot water. Oh! He figured it out. The crazy bastard figured it out. You boil the leaves. Alright, so we're not going to do beer brewing right now. Let's see. Uninstall. Alright. These have to be shut up in here. Guess we want that too. I think the game really should have given me some wake up. Starting the game with wake up dependency, it should have given us the wake up. I think it really should have. There's a way we can do something about that, right? Hold on a second. Dealing with these negatives all game. There's a way we can do that, though, I think. But I don't know how. Somewhere in the game, there's a way to do commands. Ah, it must be this thing. Or maybe not. No, these are mods. No, never mind. Does anybody know how to do... Oh, there's storyteller settings. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I have not been to Korea. I have been, aside from Canada, I have not been outside the US. And I've spent most of my life in Alaska. There's supposed to be a way that you can spawn things into the game, but I don't know how. But we need to wake up. It's like, literally, the game will end if we don't find some, and I really feel that the game should have started us with Wake Up. Since we have genetic dependency Wake Up, we die without it, why wouldn't they have some? So... somewhere, somehow, there's supposed to be a way. I'm gonna have to look it up. Let's see! Enable development mode. Okay, options, click development mode. I didn't see a development mode. Where is it? I don't see it. Hold on a second, there's a video. Oh. Wait. Did I miss it? Oh, shit, it's right in front of me. Ah, okay. Alright. Development mode. Permanently disable it. Okay, now, how to close the window because I had assumed it would be obvious. in the Action Tools tab, select Spawning. The Action Tools tab? What's the Action Tools tab? Oh, a second, this video. Oh. Hold on. Oh shit, look at all this crap up here. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, there's so many things up here. Okay, debug log, tweak values, debug actions. So many things. This might take a little bit for me to parse. Spawn thing. Is that what we want? I think that's what we want. Wake up. I want to spawn thing wake up. These are not the right things. Trader stock, yeah. A resource pod? That just made plasteel. That's not what I want. Why would I? No, I don't need plasteel. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now. Maybe if I just spawn a trader? Jeez. This is so much here. Beauties? What is that? Tick rates? So many things. Infection simulators. Oh, great. Food poison chances? Wow, you're just allowed to change anything, aren't you? What is celestial glow? I don't even know what some of this is. Okay. Player has grav engine test. I don't see anything else it could be. No, I don't want to dick with it. I just want it to appear. I just need... Look, all I want is like 5 5 or 6 coffee. That's all. That's all that we should have started with. I don't need all this. There's so much. I can't even find the spawn button I clicked on earlier anymore in all this. It's because I'm probably in the wrong thing. Okay, maybe this? Set faction. Spawn. Spawn. Okay. Here we are. Spawn thing, maybe. Spawn with style. Let's try spawn thing. Oh. Activator countdown, ambrosia. Okay, we're looking for coffee. What's it called in the game? Wake up, wake up. W, wake up. Ah. Two, 4, 6, 8. That's great. That's perfect. Okay, we're gonna call that good. I think we started with 12 go juice. So 8 wake up seems reasonable. As for this, don't touch it. We're just gonna leave that behind. Okay? Okay. Alright? Alright. Turn that off. Thank you. Madness. Okay, guys. Okay, is everyone good now? Alright, the massive debuff is gone. They need alcohol, though. But that's fine. We can deal with that. There are some things we can deal with. Okay, so... fibrous mechanoids is not one of the things we can deal with. Alright, we're basically ready to take off at any time. We'll be okay for a little bit longer. But we're also out of go juice. We're gonna need to get somewhere where we can trade and get the things we need. Going here is an option. We could try to make friends with these guys and trade with them. There's a lot of things I'd like to explore to do, but I think the biggest thing is to get our captain knighthood so that we can be friends with the Broken Empire. You know what? I think getting up here might be the important thing. This would give us, theoretically, a ton of trading partners. Grassland. I've never been in Grassland before. I think that's a new biome. Lava fields. I'm very curious to see those. This would be another fantastic spot for trading. This would be even better, but it would be harder to get to. That's a bit far away. How many jumps would that take, you think? Too many? Same with north, though. Either direction is going to be a lot of jumps. And we'd have to make it through a desert? Sorry, a tundra. I think this is where we want to be. Potentially the tribes, the friendly tribes, can be traded with as well. It's tough, though. We need to learn beer brewing. We need to learn a lot of things. Alright, any last things to grab while we're here? Grab a little more steel. It certainly wouldn't be a bad thing. Let's take the jade. We can trade that for more stuff. We have very little in the way of cash. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I think that'll do it. We're gonna go all in on collecting the jade. Everyone! Grab what you can! Oh, who just ran off? Wow, she's significantly more effective at digging than anyone else. Even though her mining's only a 3. Actually, yeah, make more chem fuel. That's always a good idea. If we go through the tundra, there won't be as many trees. Should we do a quick tree grab as well? And then we get out of here. It's getting too cold for anything to grow. Oh, you don't need to meditate that much, Captain. Okay, he's bringing it. Oh, I want you doing something else. Anything else? Let's not use that right now. We need some actual wood. Because that's the fuel for our power supply. Alright, we're ready to take off again. Grab it all! She's wallowing in the mud. One last time. Alright. We're ready. You know what? We don't want the ceilings to collapse. That's something I forget about sometimes. Okay! Uh-oh, no storage space. Problem solved. This ship is so garbage. What can you do? 67% chance. Something bad will happen. That's okay, though. Alright, this has been a very good trading partner. If we're going to do this... I'd love to visit some of these places. Getting through the tundra might be the hardest part. Man, what kind of things could we get if we stole another grav core? Could we expand the ship's jump range? We just don't have the ability to fight for anything right now. Might be doing this the hard way. I want to see something. Hold on a sec. Let's save. What would happen if I landed on somebody's base? Glacial plain. Wonder what I want to explore these things, but we need to stabilize ourselves first. Alright, here we go! This is such a bad idea. This is such a terrible idea, but that's why we saved. We have to find out what happens! Alright. Here comes my UFO. It's gonna let me. It's gonna let me do it. Will they get out of the way, or will we land on top of them? Oh, the attack has begun. Your grav ship has landed, ready for the attack. Oh, they got turrets, and... yeah, this is death for us. We will not survive this. Where's your power source? Is it really just these two over here? Oh, we're not allowed to land on the building. No squish of their building by landing on it. Ah, darn. Because if we could just squish their power generators and their guys. Yeah, they planted heal root. Wonder what that... yeah, okay. Huh. Can't land here, 'cause roof. Interesting. Oh, you cannot land on a fire foam popper? That's... interesting. Oh, you're not allowed to land on people either. Okay, that answers that. So yeah, this is an insanely bad idea. We could just live here for a week. There's no way that we'd get away with just living here, is there? They would come out to attack us, wouldn't they? They'd have to. Well, we did save, so... we did save. I can't land on people, but animals? Oh, that seems to be perfectly allowed. Squish. It's a long way. Could you guys just let us be your neighbor for the next 6 days? They're going to attack me. They're 100% going to attack me. Oh shit, they have a mortar! I didn't even notice. Ah, they have a mortar. Jeez, yeah, okay, yeah, no, we can't. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It'd be really funny if the bots attacked and had to tear through the base, but yeah, no, this is impossible. Anyway, so we tested it. Didn't quite work the way I expected it, but I guess it makes sense. I don't understand why you can land on an animal but not a person. Why not squish people? What if I took off while enemies were on board my ship? They don't have spacesuits. Oh, there's so many things we can try. It's not going to tell me you can't take off while hostiles are aboard, is it? It probably would. I bet it would. Hmm. Alright, let's launch. Alright, so we're not going to land there, as funny as it would be. If our end goal is here. I guess we're going to land here first. I think we're going to focus on getting as much fuel as we can so we can keep jumping. The tundra is going to be short on resources. It wouldn't be bad to get to a place with a better growing season. Because once we make friends with the Empire, this would be a great place to live. And once we learn how to make our own wake up and... Oops. Oh no, why down? Once we learn how to make our own wake up and go juice, we'll pretty well be able to just become explorers. We're just having this absolutely desperate opening. Oh, what's this? Oh, how about that? I can squish a tank? But not a roof. The rules feel arbitrary. Alright, my flying junkyard has arrived! Grav nausea! Threadfork was forced to do an emergency maneuver, resulting in intense, prolonged deceleration. They're all feeling nauseous. Okay. I'm fine with that. Oh, it's only for 4 hours. Oh, geez, it's negative 90% consciousness, though. Was that lightning? Alright, we need to hunt. Might even attempt to plant something. That elk is well and truly plugged. Go for the horned one. Oops, she's vomiting. Oh, I saw the shadows of all the trees when that lightning struck. That was cool. Alright. Why not a little grow zone? For, I'd like to make clothes, but cotton takes a long time. We'll try to grow a little rice while we're here. Let's see, not a ton to mine here. But our focus is going to be on making fuel anyway. Just out of curiosity, mostly. If you plant these right after landing, can you get them harvested before takeoff using fertile soil? Alright, we're gonna have tea, smoke leaf, and we'd better start in on that beer brewing. Once again, the great Sveintrek laboratory must be constructed. Everywhere we go, we must set one of these up so that we can begin investigating those great questions of life. You know, I think we'll be okay for the moment. Alright, we're still close enough that we could trade, but without the road it would be difficult. We need to try to be self-sufficient. We're gonna need go juice. That's gonna be the next thing that gets us. I want you to plant. Get out there. Fall has begun. It's getting too cold. Alright, well, because of how important this all is, we're going to make the walls and put in a heater here. Yep, it's time we walled the ship. I hope we have enough steel for this. We may have to collect steel. Okay, hold on a second. What's going on here? There should be an elk over here as well. Alright, construction. Expansion. I've been very careful with these panels because I don't have replacements for them. garbage, man. It's flying space garbage. Alright, well, so much for all of that steel we had. Alright, temperature. Let's pop in a heater. And this is going to have to be turned on. Actually, let's put this over here. Okay, guys, somebody... Oh, shit, I don't have enough steel to make this. No, I totally can. Look, there's steel right here. Okay. There's a hunting work site. That's nice. Okay. Turn that on. I'm gonna need another one. I'm gonna need at least 2 more wood-fueled generators. And that's gonna require steel. I guess we mine that. Well, I guess we're not going to get an answer on whether or not I could get away with growing something during a landing because it's too cold for things to grow. Also, I'm going to need a kitchen now. That'll probably be fine. That'll let us make the tea. Oh my gosh, do we need more steel? Alright, that's a little more steel. The urns are steel. That's marble, that's limestone, this is steel. Granite. I have to be careful here. So we're only dismantling things we can actually use. Okay. That should help. That can be turned back on. Okay. 2 generators are now powered on. Next. I need 2 more. Do they have to be inside? Man, this is rough. I kind of want to build space miners that just land places and take all of the stuff. Like, just mine everything and then fly away. We're going to slap 2 more on the outside here. Once we've constructed them, we'll fuel them all up. This should turn on. And, yeah, maybe I'll even put another one of these in. We'll see. Yeah, just put this right on top of those rice plants. Okay. I sure hope we can get enough steel. He's so happy being naked. It offsets the fact that he hasn't killed and eaten anyone lately. What's this, a relationship? Southeast? Okay. Strange Pork's ex-lover? Oh. So you hate her. I see. Hard worker. She's not bad. Medical Officer Picky, immediately tend to her. Then we'll see what we can do. We literally came running as quickly as we could, but you're so close to death. That parka's pretty good. A sleeping spot over here in the kitchen. Yeah, that should work. Alright, we've got stuff to sell if we meet a trader. Why did you walk off in the middle of the job, Captain? Alright. Oh, come on, Captain. Just one more. These should produce heat also. Alright! But, no, an infection. Crap. Her right leg? We might be able to do something about that. Alright, Piggy, see what you can do about that. All of our elk meat is wasted. Alright, we're gonna need more elk meat for the swill. You might be okay. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, we're gonna hunt something. We really need sleep, though. Yeah, we gotta hunt something, and, we got the sun lamp on. Keep cutting those trees, guys. Alright, that's enough sleep. Go get an elk. Come on, traders! Send a trader. How is it we've not seen a single one all game? Alright. Okay, it's gonna be Psychoid T. Oh, a heron. That's a new animal. 14 bird meat. Oh joy. Tastes like chicken swill. Let's harvest some berries, I suppose. We're gonna need to keep lots of wood burning to keep the lights on. I might be able to ignore mining something that far away. We can probably get more steel at the next place we stop by. Allies need help. The Divine Beard. Oh dear. Guard 2 guys. From the Cosmic Imperium. Guard them. But I don't have weapons. You ask for a bit too much. Oh, looks like her leg will be fine. We don't even have to replace it with a 2x4. That's great. Our bedroom is cold. Well, I suppose I could do something about that. Let's put a vent in. That should help. The great thing about vents is you can open and close them. It's Right, keep harvesting. Why are you giving her the survival meals? We got perfectly good swill here. Where's the policy for prisoners or guests? Oh well. Oh, the beauty of nature. It just walked right up to us. I feel like there should be a psycast that causes animals to walk right up to you. Alright. Plenty of swill to go around. Never a shortage there. Captain. You literally have to keep all of these fed at all times. If even one of them goes down, the lights go out. Alright, the harvest! Our first harvest! Alright, we've got smoke leaf, hops that we're still researching how to use. The psycho is going to take a while. Alright, how much smoke leaf do we get from one trough? I don't know how much it costs per thing. Oh, I don't know how to make a battery. How unfortunate. Oh no. We might not know how to make smoke leaf. No, we can do it. Alright, that's enough for, everyone gets one smoke, I guess. Who's the best at crafting? No one's really great at it. I guess I'll let the captain do it. Oh, it's got to be 12 degrees out. Wasn't that nice? It would grow wool for us if we could keep it. Yeah, I might be able to keep it. We'll just hitch it over here. Maybe we'll take the Muffalo with us for a bit. Finally make clothes, because when these spacesuits break, I mean, that's gonna be it for, being in space for a while. And the birds went down in like one hit, but how cool would it be to have a bunch of crows to attack the enemy with? All right. Captain, why didn't you replant this? I'm gonna put that that as a priority. You botched some of our hops collection. Olaf and the Timberwolves. Naturally, wow, oh no, wow, yeah, oh jeez. Yeah, He's got a pistol. Let me rephrase that. Who's bringing us a pistol? Wow, he's incapable of a lot of things. Test subject. And he's not good at very many things. But this might be a really good warrior. Hyper animalism, though. Ooh, this would be... If I couldn't convert you, you'd be very difficult to get along with. Pack. You have a knife. Strange pork. Equip a steel axe. We burn a lot of wood. Man, I can't believe that nudism is a plus 20. That's insane. Captain? The captain doesn't like violence. He has to close his eyes whenever there's a scene in a movie. Oh no, he took a hit! Plan is to rush him. Gotcha! Now you're in a knife fight. Looks like you've taken a real beating. Let strange pork in. Piggy is still bandaging. Haven't scored a hit yet. There we go. A bruise caused. Back, your turn again. Tag team. Hiya! Now let's have a look. We need a prison. It's a little bit difficult, actually. But I might be able to pull one off real quick. Okay. Oh, geez. It's a good thing you have fur, because you've been in a t-shirt in the winter. Or the fall. Oh, Piggy. Let's put together a little cell to hold our new friend. Oh! Oh, it worked out in the end! Attempt 3. Make door. Good. Alright, welcome. Is that one of the ones we could be friends with? I don't know. Hard-working. And very good with animals. Recruit. That was quite the brawl we had. But now we've got an extra pistol. Crud. We're gonna need more elk meat. Really wish I could get you a weapon you'd like. Oh, on the to-do list. What's this now? A royal ascent? Oh. Yeah, that's not likely to happen anytime soon. Alright, we are loaded up with chem fuel. That's good. We are loaded up with wood. That's good. 8 hours till we can jump again. That's great! We have a prisoner I'd like to keep, though. need to keep jumping. But how can I keep you? I'll have to build a prison into the ship somehow. Well... chunks of a spacecraft. Yes. What? Oh, hold on. Transport pod 2? From gas rig. Three hours. There's no way I can get to him in time, is there? Oh, the captain's nearby. Seal skin. Neat. Oh yeah, these people are forever hostile. Huh. Hmm. No accessible spot? We're gonna need to make more shelving. You can ignore that. They do not like that this guy walks around naked all day. Can we take off, though? We need to take off. I think that Sad Wanderer prevented takeoffs, because you'd leave them behind. Who's this now? Oh shit, they've got guns. Somebody and her grandmother, by the looks of it. Nervous, neurotic, sickly. And a tough old lady. That's quite the past you've got there. What? First question. I think it's gonna be that I can't with pack wandering. Yeah, pack would be left behind. Anyway, there upons us. Why do you always feed survival meals to them? Not having one of our crew at this moment is so annoying. What are you doing? man, we just took a whole bunch of hits. No immediate danger, it's just some gunshots. Chatting about birthdays. Sad Wanderer's gonna be in deep trouble. Oh good, they're retreating. Get her. She's got go juice. Don't let her get away. There's no way we can catch her. Okay, well that's a revolver for Pack. Alright, right. I was trying to figure out if I could make a small prison cell. I'm just literally gonna put a wooden wall here. Toss in a bed, call it good. No, he's injured. Fix him. I also need a hospital. Oh gee, you got hypothermia from wandering around outside naked. What were the odds? How could this have happened? You big dummy, you. Alright, get all the wood in. We're ready to take off again, basically. Now that Pack's finally inside. Oh look, you put on some clothes. Good for you. Let me guess, you're not happy about it, are you? Well, that can't be helped. Go get yourself a revolver. Alright, bring everything in. Are you still patching them? Wow. Alright, slap this on. Once we get the prison cell, we're getting out of here. We did good at this stop, but we are out of go juice. And the wake up's almost out too. This lady's still here for some reason. Look, you're all better, ma'am. Either join us and work or get out of here. Pick one. Oh, you got frostbite. Oh, that's rough. I've never had frostbite, but it sounds horrific. Part of me wants to keep cutting wood. So much more hydroponics action. We just need to get someplace that has a lot of steel. Shouldn't there be a light? A book! You know, I was just thinking we could really use a book. Mr. Scruffy's Diary. Well, that sounds like a delightful read. Strange Fork's already got his hands on it. Look at that. He feels better already. And now there's light to read by, so he's not sitting in the dark. Alright, we're going to know how to use the hops to make beer. We'll end up just putting a couple barrels in this room here. Alright, the prison's almost ready. Suppose I'd better put another vent in? Do I have any steel at all to work with, hardly? Oh, she left. It looks like I do not have enough steel. Okay, I just need a tiny bit of steel and then we're out of here, okay? I know there's some somewhere. Here we go. Everything's so snowy. This is still 18. We have not made any progress at all on converting you. Why? Because you consider the research more important than being a warden. This bed is the best bed we've got, and it's for prisoners. Great. Alright, Pods. Oh, yeah. Randy dropped a book on us. Sounds like something Randy might do. Talks about loyalty. Talks about fighting pirates. Oh, that's pretty bad. It'd take a long, long, long time to recruit you like that. Why are you giving them the good food? Why don't you give them the swill? There has to be a setting somewhere for this. But prisoner isn't a food policy. Oh, actually, we did run out of swill. Oh no. Well, I think it's about time we get out of here. We've got everything we need. Let's go. Muffalo swill for the next little bit. I suppose we could finish this research real quick. Oh, Piggy is fighting goblins? Wait, goblins? Wait, hold on, what? Ah, well, another 0.4 off. Huzzah! Well... Plus 2% a day, huh? I think maybe... Could you just get that last bit of beer brewing? Then we're gonna make you first officer, and you can hit this guy with the conversion. Alright, let's do this. Convert. Pack is taking the time to clean the place. That's lovely. Alright. And that means... we could begin a conversion ritual upon this guy. 36%, because the room's impressiveness is so bad. It's a coin toss. It might work out. Give it a shot. That's right. Lay on the floor, face down. While I stand on and yell at you for an hour. That's just how these things are done, I guess. Ineffective. Okay. It seemed like it had an effect anyway. You became more certain of your own religion. Oops. Okay, Strange Fork, whatever you did there, next time, do it backwards. Alright, the psychoid is ready to harvest. That means we can have psychoid tea. We'll have tea. We'll have all kinds of things. We're working on it. But the go juice is frighteningly absent. Alright, go it up and finish your research. Why the packaged meals again? Oh, that does it. Stop eating these. Stop feeding them to guests and prisoners. I don't care if you want all the swill for yourselves. There's enough swill to go around. Okay. Aha! The tea! Okay. The tea is not plentiful enough for me to make it something we do often. job. There it is. Beer brewing done. Okay. Heavy bridges. I don't remember heavy bridges. Oh, can we build good walls on those? Alright, this is our inevitable next stop. But not right now. Reclaim a bunch of our wood. And let's get out of here. At the next place, we will make some stuff. We'll start the brewing process. We'll also see if we can find a place with a bunch of steel, hopefully, and we'll try to expand this and make a much larger hydroponics area. Alright, that's everything. Let's go. Expected quality is 17%. There's a 74% chance things are going to go bad. Okay, but we're heading towards someplace better. I am curious about this. Can I land on the mountains? I thought those were impassable. Oh, is that a lake? Oh, I'll go to the lake. Alright. Fire! And so the intrepid crew flies on! Deeper into the heart of winter. Eventually we'll just be exploring. We just need to get 3 more critical researches. That are just essential. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? I need steel. So if we could fly fast enough, we could stay in perpetual summer. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, let's go ahead and park our ship here. Gravity nausea again. I'm okay with that. Okay, not a lot of wood here. That's not going to be a problem. Oh my gosh, I should not have turned my base upside down. Everything's backwards and it's bugging me. Nothing's where it's supposed to be. Ah! Alright, you can grab all of that. All of that is good, except the sandstone. That can stay. Oh, those are granite? Oh, you don't need those either. But all the steel, we want the steel. Okay, there's some good hunting over there. Gonna have to go do that hunting. Over here, actually. Yeah, over here. Out of curiosity, these previous landing sites, can we tell? Huh, it leaves a little mark on the map. Okay, I was just wondering. It'll take a long time to deteriorate. Because it's freezing out. I'm going to put in a second heater. Okay, mining. How's our components? Probably couldn't hurt to grab some while we're here. All of this is more steel as well. Perfect. So, lots of steel. Good. What's this? Fireweed! They put fireweed in the game! Kinda what fireweed looks like. I did not expect that. Could their tundra be more accurate now? I know it's such a small detail, but I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I really should not have reversed things. Ugh. You know, as much as I need more researches to get done, alright, let's make some more smokes. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. Oh no, why is this wall lamp? I'm just gonna leave the research table packed up for this day. I do not need slate blocks. Here's what I can do. I know what I can do with it. That's how I get rid of the slate. Practice building. Everyone likes that new book, huh? Okay, we will need more chem fuel. 6 days remaining. Fine. Alright, it's pretty warm in here now, right? Oh no! Oh no! Why is Pack on the verge of a total freak out? Because there's been no reason. Oh, because he's wearing clothing and he hates it. Right. Well, if he were to stay indoors, it would be okay. Don't suppose other you fine gentlemen brought me some go juice, did you? No such luck, huh? Too smart with fast learner? This guy would be crazy. She would be nuts. It's gonna take a long time to get that prisoner on our side. But we'd be attacked. Well, 6 days is how long we're gonna be here for. Hello, you two. One of you brought cow juice. You're now my best friend. No, he won't drop it. He won't share. You want my beer, but you won't share? We'll talk about this later. They won't do shit, huh? Whoa, whoa! I just told you you're not allowed to steal our beers. You won't share, we won't let you have a share either. Why are you doing this? He insists. What a dick. Is that a second one? Holy crap, he's gonna drink the... That's a third. Okay, that does it. Get over there. We literally have Dwarven DNA and have to have these things. What? Okay. Now, what I need to do is I need to... Let me see. Why is it so cold in here? I have 2 heaters. It shouldn't be that cold. Alright, let me see. It's not warm enough. I might make a temporary fire in the middle of our thing. Okay, what else can we do? We're still cutting into the stone for steel. Yeah, of course. Alright, next thing I need to do... We're gonna want a fermenting barrel in here. I guess. Space is tight. Okay. Okay, raise the temperature. Apparently these walls don't super insulate. You'd think space walls would insulate better than normal ones, but maybe not. Alright, we've got a fermenting barrel. Next... That should be fine. Okay. We're gonna slap together a brewery and start brewing. I have enough hops to make 1 unit of wort. But more is in production. And I do fully intend to expand dramatically. Beavers! I don't care. Alright, we have a fermenting barrel. All that contains only 5 out of a max of 25. Wow, okay, yeah, that's... well, at least it's in the correct temperature range. Am I out of food? Okay. Not a problem. The swill must flow. We do have an awful lot of people here. How's that coming along? 15.9. Got a ways to go. She's still healing. Oh, not happy about the meat, huh? Well, don't tell her the meat's in the swill. Sample, right? Okay, 5 days left till we depart again. You guys have made very little progress on the steel. We should be tearing into this. We gather the steel here, and then I guess next time we use it to make a giant expansion. Because we're going to have to redo this This is not how it's gonna be. I might make the grow zone here. I'm not sure yet. Hit him. More effective than the ritual. Speaking of which... this one has a decent chance of working. Why not? Party! Party hardy. You really can't eat it unless you're made to eat it. You really don't like the meat so much they have to put a funnel in your mouth? Wouldn't surprise me. The idea of being captured by pigmen is terrifying. A vast structure. Whoa, what is a cyclops? Defoliator? Mysterious message has arrived. Transmitted by pristine persona that refuses to identify itself. It asks you to build a monument. It'll be very upset if you abandon the monument. It'll give you a great bow! Yo, we're not staying anywhere for 16 days. Certainly not for masterwork bows. Well, the AI's like, no, I've calculated it. It's the perfect bow. We don't care. You don't understand. It's perfect. Still don't care. Man, I need to have a storeroom for the chem fuel that's not next to the fire. This is without a doubt the single worst colony I've ever managed. How did this get here? This is specifically forbidden. It was while he was picking out, wasn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, we could begin a public execution. Oh, look at that. Oh. I kind of want to make a Christmas tree. I think it would be you as our closest neighbor. I do need that styling station. It's been on the back burner for a while. We need a lot of things. Oh no, I don't have wood anymore. We've turned it all into fuel. I mean, we needed the fuel, but... oh no. To keep the lights on, we are gonna have to cut some trees, guys. Angry bunnies! Okay. Alright, let's not reenact any Monty Python skits here. Let's take care of them handily. To arms! space rabies. We're definitely gonna get space rabies after this. These can be packed up now. I wonder how much wood is in an anima tree. 24, huh? Why do I get the feeling that chopping down a psychic tree might not be the best idea? Probably wouldn't do anything. Probably. How are we out of swill again? That's fine, don't worry, we'll eat rabbit. Okay, we're out of rabbit already. Rabbit meat is not especially nutritious. Where do you think you're going, huh? He really hates wearing clothes all day. I still can't believe it's a plus 20 bonus. Nudist might actually be one of the best traits in the game. If it wasn't for the fact that, you know, armor's kind of important. Three days till the next jump. Free yaks. Well, how about that? Yaks are great. They produce milk. I'm just gonna end up eating them again, aren't I? Yeah, totally. There's not even hardly anything left they could chew on. Maybe this dry grass? Actually, I could get another load of hops. Alright, we're up to 900 steel. No wood at all, though. It's all burned up. That's bad. If we don't find some more wood, we're gonna run out of power. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Tundra just doesn't have a lot of tree. Which is not true at all, actually. Trees grow thick in the tundra. They're just not trees that have a lot of wood on them. They tend not to be the best kind of trees. For, well, making anything. Tons of black spruce and stuff. The loyal lynx. Kill 2 lynx, get coalition map of what? Hundreds of small drawings of hidden clans written in a 1,000-year-old poem titled what? Oh no, that's a death robot. It's some kind of crazy quest. Fascinating. I'm very curious, but I really can't do it right now. Defeat 2 lynx. Get some stuff we could trade. Maybe. healed up. It's probably better we don't. But I think we could. Alright, send me those cats. And I want this. I wish I could has. We've got a lot of steel. I think we're going to really be able to build a proper hydroponics bay at our next stop. A real hydroponics bay. Rice, everything we could need. We'll be able to not have to be so incredibly reserved with our assorted needs. And we're getting close to a nice jungle. Nice forest where we can work with all kinds of different tribes for trading. We're gonna have to start researching again, though. Where are those links? Alright, fine, fine. I was hoping to eat one of the links. You know, I think our wealth is still relatively low. And when I actually get to trade, it'll get lower still. Where's the links? There it is. Two arms! We can do better than we did with the rabbits this time, right? Good. Good work, man. Our medical is still 4. Despite all the crap we've been through. Oh, we can chop the stumps. That'll give us a little more wood. I bet we've gotten better at mining, too. Can I burn the club? I should be able to burn the club. Factorio would have let me burn the club. Oh, man. I saw somebody playing a randomized Factorio. Factorio's gotta be the worst game to randomize. Oh, man. Alright. Looks like there's some nice silver over here. Every little bit helps. Oh, what's these? Okay, we're gonna go for that too. No. It's a bit out of the way, too far away. I'm probably not gonna bother with the jade. All this steel has been great, though. Hey, look at that. That lynx is edible. Slowly getting better at all sorts of skills. Our labor isn't super specialized at the moment. Okay, let's see. Tea, smoke leaf, no beer at all. These guys drank them all. Ooh, wow, hyperanalyzm's got down to 1%. Eating meat apparently broke her. Eating meat broke her belief that eating meat is bad. Wow. If anybody can hit her, they'll change her religion. Come on. Come on, give the religion a smack. Quick, somebody. It's gonna be 2 days. It's gonna take so long. Because we don't have a proper prison. We might build a proper prison at the next place. Like a large wooden building that's just nice. Assuming we can find wood. Mech hive signal. We've detected massive energy indicating that a mech hive is hidden in orbit. If you could find, you could shut it down or make use of its power. Production and control platforms that birth mechanoids and can coordinate their actions around the planet. Oh, really? We can potentially go up and grab something. Whoa there, strange pork. You are having a problem. Okay. Immediately drop what you're doing. Come over here. Or he could just immediately drop the tea and decide to kill our yak. And he's still unhappy. Yeah, the loss of the yak's not a big deal. We were going to slaughter it anyway. $12.8. We're out of wake up though. As well as go juice. And that was a one-time thing because we should have started the game with wake up, really. Oh no, the beavers are here to steal all the remaining trees. Oh no. We're about to leave anyway, so what do we care? Plastile's too much work to harvest. Oh, I can't get to it. Wanna bet? Once we get through that granite, we'll grab it and we're out of here. There's nothing left, right? No, we've got everything. Yoink. Head inside. Let's get out of here. These two are helping. Well, they're not helping much. It's pretty much entirely down to their piloting ability. And I still don't know what stat governs piloting ability. It's got to be intellectual, right? It's got to be. All right. Yeah, it's not that much further to get into the forests. Look at this. I kind of want to try landing on one of these little lake tiles. I'm curious. There's so much I want to check out. Ah, here we go again. I wonder if someone could make every single tile a launch tile on the entire map, if you made the map as small as possible. Okay, first off... Oh, okay, putting it back that way. Alright, let me see. Trees are important. Bugs. It's too cold for the bugs. Bugs and mushrooms. Let's check for a few things. Okay, interesting. But on the other hand, what I really need is wood, desperately. So I'm actually going to move it up here. Yeah, I need wood. Let's go with it. Alright. What bad things happen this time? Minor ground ship crash. Everywhere we go, things are just constantly... Ooh, look at this. There's an ancient danger to check out. How interesting. All right. All of it. Everything you can find. Okay. Okay, we gotta do repairs. We gotta harvest everything. Alright, I could give you a better room to help recruit you. I think our primary goal should be this, though. Okay, 5. 11. This is expensive. That's 600 steel right there. Go for it. Okay, guys. Cut wood. Build. Then we're going to put a wall around it. We'll probably end up doing more heat. Oh, well, there's that. Bye, you two. Get out of here. And we get some old guy with a bad back. Well. Hmm. 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 All right, then. I guess. Your job will be mining. Yep, that's what you will do, because that's what you're good at. Okay. So we have tons of repair work to do. Tons of repair work, tons of construction work. Now, this is going to be another point of contention. Hack is going to do the construction. You guys are going to cut the trees. Okay. But we're going to let him do it because he'll waste less resources. Okay, we do need more medicine, so this is good. But there's at least heal root. Yeah, I can't really afford to build a better prison right at this moment. We've got a lot of other things going on. Ugh. Gotta refuel. Things are getting cold and... Frozen terraformer. Cold weather and a long stay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty far from where we're at. Eventually, we'll be going around collecting all this cool stuff. Birthday? He gained frail. That's his birthday present. Okay, apparently his parka is not good enough. Oh my gosh. We need more bedroom. Look, we're working on an expansion. We really are. Ah. Things are hard right now, okay? Alright, so Downs is down. Go rescue Downs. Oh man, yeah, it's not good at all. What am I gonna do? I need a hat. Wait a minute. I have some blue fur. Could I craft it at the craft? I could make a veil. Is that any good? I could make a... Alright, let's throw down an electric bench. We'll put this down as well. I want to do more of the researches. Well, we're doing good on collecting the trees. We do not have enough fuel. If I could somehow hunt a pack of animals... we could use them to make biofuel. Oh, hi, melee attackers. Well, you can't fight, but you could stun them. Do I have anything for you? A knife, maybe? Oh, where's that breaching axe? Not good. Very bad, in fact. Alright, that's a start. Too much neural heat, that's it, that's all the captain can take. Alright, Pack took some hits from a mace. Says he's fleeing, but he's still hitting me with a mace! Bet that's warmer than what you're wearing right now. Much better. And look, there's a lovely gas mask, too. And you can have a revolver. Yeah, you're not going to get very far. Stumps. Any little bit of wood helps. My gosh, it's too cold in here. Fortunately, Pack was the one doing all of our construction. Now he's gonna be down for a bit. Eddie thinks the swine trick is hideous. How could he? All right. Converted to the ideology of swill. Yeah. Now you understand. You get it. Now that should help, as a lot of this stuff should go away. You should become happier. Could you... Yeah. We're gonna have more hops soon. Assuming we can get the temperature regulated. That's a lot of deficiencies right now. Can't be helped. This won't be drinkable for a while. Or is it? Is it drinkable? Captain, I think we have beer. I think that'll help everyone. A party and a beer, yes. This will fix everything. No, this rabbit just stole our packaged survival meal. That means it becomes the next meal. Pack can walk, but he's feeling pretty bad. Why doesn't he eat? We have food. Sometimes they just won't eat the paste. It always confuses me when they decide they just don't wanna. You know what? I'll let you have one too. It's the first our microbrewery managed to produce, and it's probably terrible. I have this turned off, right? Okay, good. Because holy crap, do we have a problem. Okay. It's rough. We're literally not able to harvest wood fast enough to keep up with power demands. We may have to shut this down for a bit till we can get to a more forested region. I think so. Yep. No, to conserve wood, we're just gonna shut everything down. We'll keep it warm inside, but yeah, all this is gonna go bad, and that's just how it is. Resistance is at 9. What was it originally, 18? Are we down to half? Unfortunately, we're basically done for today. Oh, there's nothing safe to hunt. Pack, what's the matter? You're not eating the swill. Oh shit, there's no power. Why don't you eat the oh, there's no swill. Go eat a packaged meal. We're almost out of the things. Okay. I was hoping they'd scatter when they heard shots. If we get into a big fight with a ton of them, it's going to be terrible. Just one? We can handle just one. Perfect. Okay. We still haven't repaired the place from the crash. No. All the muffalo? 2 muffalo. Okay. All right. Emergency. All hands on deck. Emergency. What's your... I'm sure I had another gun. Where'd it go? That's not good. You know what? You're not in the best of shape right now. Why don't you sit this one out? Stun! It's not much, but sometimes it's everything. I'm so glad it was only 2. If it had been the whole herd, we'd be dead. He's still botching construction left and right, even though he's got a 13. It must be because of his injuries. What's the matter? What is the matter? Why did you pass out? This old miner is gonna be a problem, isn't he? Okay, well there's only one, so it's not gonna be much of a binge. Unless he can find more. Oh, you found more. Oh, there they are. Quick, before he gets them all. Alright, that's it. There's no more. There's nothing left. Not friendly. 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 We're probably 2 jumps away from being in a good position where there's lots of trade partners. So that'll be next time. I can probably finish up this between streams so that we start the next stream jumping to the next spot. Once we finish building all of this here, it's going to be a big hydroponics. We need to get into the forest so that there's lots of wood for our power systems. And then, well, we have a few researches left that are absolutely essential. And once we've done them, we should be good. And then we can begin exploring the world at our leisure. Sorta. No sign of the robot horde chasing us. Do you think we lost them? Yeah, I don't either. One cool thing I can do is I can poke this open, and if it's bad, we can just run. But yeah, we really need a store of wood, because we're going to need to make more fuel. Can't use the wart until we fix the temperature. Can't fix the temperature until we fix the critical wood shortage. Yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do. Anyway, until next time, and every time, you know you're going to be the next target for me to convert, don't you? This one seems super easy to get along with. This one, not so much. Anyway, Till next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off, and bye. Where do you think you're going? 2? I might be able to hunt 2. That would give me more fur. These don't leave stumps. Hold on, let me see if I can. Okay, now you stop. And then you haul more. And then you stop. And you haul even more. Okay, that's the limit. Well, if that's the limit, that's the limit. Okay, anyway. Lots of steel. This guy might have all kinds of problems, but he mines incredibly well. That's a huge boon. Ugh. Very happy to have him. Someday we might even figure out how to fix him. Yep, everything in the hydroponics bay is dead. Winter. Yeah, this will stay here for a while, I think, once we get there. But then we'll probably want to head north to warmer climates. Tropical rainforests? We'd spend a lot of time being sick, but if we could trade with the Empire, well... The sweaty dead chin? Who named that? So many who do not understand the true value of swill. They must be converted. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. I'm not plotting anything. I'm not contemplating any terrible things. No. We're just gonna have a nice friendly glow forest. What's a glow forest? Glow forest? Yeah, I'd like to find out what that means. Is there any more of those around here? There's some glow forest. Not down here where we're going. There is. We'll have to check it out. There's a lava field. We could build a castle inside of with a lava moat. Teach those bots. There's also these glacial plains. Gorilla Palm Sea. And I really want to try these maps that look like they have lakes. I want to see all the things. Anyway, yeah, we'll set up some next times, the next jump, and then we'll probably be... It'll probably be the jump after that that we get out of the tundra. Look at this, I need to make more fuel. There's just not enough wood, and there's still not going to be enough wood when we land. Maybe if I can stay out of the hills, we'd get more trees. Once we get into the woods, though, then we should be home free. So we need to bring in all the wood. We need to make some more fuel. You know what I might do? I might actually turn the Muffalo into biofuel. But I'm going to have to get ready for work. I want to keep going, though. Alright, anyway. Yes. So, Until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.